Yo, I'll tell you what.
Seriously.
That first week, you're really hungry, right? You're really hungry, but after that first week, you're locked in. The good players are out there to play and win this game. So, yes, you're hungry, you're starving. Yes, that messes with your mentals. You're not as sharp.
It has to.
You know, you're not as.
Were you
clear
like an
or lucid.
outdoors person on top of like?
By no means, man. I'm
Right.
a hard boy. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Like, bro, what?
I don't know how to go camping or anything.
Yeah.
I know how to compete. I know how to, So, yeah, the starvation is crazy, and it does a lot of crazy things to you and your body and your mind.
Did you hallucinate?
No, because at the end of the day, I'm swimming with sharks, man. These people want to lie to me, backstab me. They want to take this money from me, So, if you're not on your game, you're out of there. So yeah, you're starving, but you're locked in if you're a good player.
Bro, what?
Yeah, starvation is crazy. I got photos. I'll send you the photos. Like, I went out there about. Right now I'm around like 195. I went out there like 185, right? I left the island. I think I was like 150 something. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I was emaciated. Yeah.
That
That's
is
for real.
Oh my God! When you started eating like after the fact, was your stomach fucked up? Like,
I don't remember. I just eating, bro.
Bro, I feel like my stomach would have been fucked up.
But also, like I was winning a lot out there, so
Yeah,
I'd win
you
some
were getting
food
the
rewards.
meals. Yeah, that's for sure.
But still, that's few and far between.
Yeah.
Did you guys have the auction on your season still?
We did not have the auction.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, because I can really screw you up. If you get something really big, it's just like that's gonna mess your stomach.
Yeah, but if I get something really big, I'm still eating it.
Nah.
Pause.
You got
Pause.
it. Oh yeah. Oh.
If I get a really big meal on Survivor, I'm eating it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, there were times on seasons where people would win a reward and just eat everything, right? And then they'd have like real issues. And sometimes like someone that was pulled for the game because he had stomach issues, but they don't want to pull you from the game.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
at a certain point, like you gotta have some sort of stomach issue.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to probably starve yourself like that or eat half the shit you might have to eat at a certain point. Like
yeah. I mean that's why the prize is so much.
Well, yeah, dude.
Like you're gonna be through some serious duress out there.
Probably water is more important than anything, man.
Water,
Yeah.
Stay hydrated for sure. Absolutely.
How did you end up? Like, bro, where'd you go to high school?
I went to Harrington.
So you really are from right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. So
I was a super fan for a long time.
Yeah. So
applied for years.
But you went to law school.
Yeah, I went to Penn Law.
How do you go to?
How do I get to Survivor from that? I was applying since then, man. I'm like working in court in City Hall. I'm working in civil court, making Survivor audition videos. That's on YouTube. Got a bunch of views. And then I pivoted and I started building and designing things.
Well, yeah, because you're on Extreme Makeover Home Edition. So how?
Yeah. So like, that was my creative passion. I was building
That
things
law
on the
degree,
side.
that's crazy.
Yeah. And then I pivoted careers and I started like building and designing full time. And within, I'd say a year of me changing careers, Survivor accepted my audition. And I was on the island like a year later. And I'm like, if I get on this island, I'm just going to build as much stuff as I can. And maybe I'll get some looks from other shows,
Right.
building shows, because that's the career I want. And I did. Like,
So did you watch Extreme Makeover when it was Move That Bus with, what's his
Ty
name?
Pennington.
Ty, yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch too much of it. I knew of it, right? And then when I started trying to apply for that show a few years back, I studied up on Ty and that version of the show. And like around 2019, 2020, I was in the running to be one of the hosts on that version of it. It was the second iteration of Extreme. But then Survivor called me a second time. So I had to kind of make a decision. And I went back on Survivor because Survivor put me on TV. And
Right.
then,
Do you, after a certain point, have you done enough seasons of Survivor, do you start getting paid per like to just come back? Like
You get paid anyway.
You
so
get
like,
paid anyway.
You can go out there and get eliminated first, and you're getting paid. Yeah, I think they do that on the challenge.
They do. That's what made me ask because I know, and like it goes like seniority levels too. Like if you've done like X amount of seasons, like I know like
especially like you said, those people that keep coming back.
Yo,
Denise,
yeah.
Janisa, CT, Wes, Jordan,
Yeah,
all
bro.
of them, the big dogs, right? And that's why when they called me and they were talking about my payment, I'm like, yo, hold up. I don't know what their number. I kind of know what their numbers are, right? But I know I can go to other net. I go to HGTV, I go to ABC, and they pay me to be a host over there. You guys want me to compete over? I'm one of 20 competitors over here, and y'all are paying me like, man, I'll go build something.
Right, and like then you also too like run the risk of like the social side of being on the challenge and like how you're gonna get portrayed on there, and then your comment section. Like your comment section is not gonna be crazy from HGTV. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the fine line.
You know what I mean? Like your comment section is not gonna be crazy from HGTV.
Yeah, bro.
So but like those challenge junkies are literal fucking challenge junkies,
yeah,
dude.
Man. Yeah, this reality TV is no joke.
No, it's for real. It's for real. Like.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of a couple dog piles.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I googled you. There's some stuff that came up.
All right. You know what?
Dude,
I've been on the receiving. So
yeah, I know.
So you become a different person once you withstood a few dog piles, right? And like in my case, the reality TV, that's there's a lot for them to edit you to look however they want you to look.
Oh yeah, bro, big time, dude.
Yeah, so
like it's just now for Survivor. Is it how are cameras constantly rolling?
Oh yeah. Survivor's Survivor's the realest show that's out. Other than like whatever, like Naked and Afraid.
I was about to say, what about that shit?
Alone?
I was about to say Alone. I just started watching Alone, dude.
Yeah,
that is next level.
I ain't doing that. But Survivor is real as
bro,
like,
Alone is crazy. They just dropped these folks off outside of like fucking middle of nowhere Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I was like bro, what? No, dude, with a GoPro, like a couple cameras with some sticks, dude.
I'm not a true survivalist. You know, I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm just.
Well, if I set my jacket right here.
Yeah, that's cool. But so you're really starving out there, but it's not alone where you have to like slaughter an elephant.
Where were you?
Fiji. Yeah.
So it's on the same island like every season now?
Well, there's like 350 islands in Fiji.
Oh wow.
And Survivor has access to like say 6 or 8 or 10 of those islands.
Okay.
So there are a handful of them that you're always competing on, but they kind of mix up where they're gonna put you.
Yeah. That's what I was always wondering. Because they would do like the old seasons, they would just switch it up everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to switch it up.
It's all just Fiji.
That's why I said, where'd you go? Yeah. Because I literally grew up watching with my parents Survivor and Extreme Makeover. But I feel like Extreme Makeover put people into extreme debt.
We were talking about that.
and Survivor just bounced around. Survivor bounced around. Like it was at just a bunch of different islands. I think I remember Richard. Richard from from early seat, yeah, bro. Like I used to watch it back then with my folks.
Yeah, he was ahead of his time.
Yeah, bro.
So as far as Survivor, they used to bounce around, but that gets very expensive, and the climates are there's very dangerous climates.
Right.
And now you have to think of your multiple hundred people crew. It's like you don't want to put them at risk, or put them in a place where they can get sick or have the crew get sick. Nor do you want to put your contestants at risk.
Do they bring the whole you got nurses, everything there?
Oh yeah, they got everything.
All that shit.
It's like a town. They built. It's called base camp. Yeah, they have their own island that has everything.
Is that where you go if you get voted off?
No, you go to Ponderosa, which is like a little resort island. So they take good care of you over there.
Isn't it kind of like tour where they have like the same people come back most seasons? Anyway, they got their crew like locked down. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, their crew?
Yeah, like they've been there for
Yeah.
a minute, bro.
So if you get voted off and you go to Ponderosa, you stay there the whole time?
No,
Until the show's over?
The first half, essentially as you vote people off and then you get to the jury section of things like post-merge. So everyone before the merge will stay there, and then once it's the merge, they send you home. Because they kind of want to sequester the jury. They don't want to mix all of these like early boots with people that have been there the whole game. Because it's all about the jury at that point.
Right.
So why keep these other people that don't know what's really going on?
Yeah.
So they get rid of them. They send them. It used to be on a pre-merge trip, so they wouldn't send them home because if you get sent home, everyone at home knows that you got sent home.
You got sent home.
I think the challenge they send people home, right? But so on Survivor, I think now they send people home like, yo, lay low. I think I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they send it. I know like my one homie was telling me.
I remember after season 40 for Survivor, my girlfriend at the time was in LA, and they fly you from Fiji to LA and then back home. And I was like, just leave me in LA because my lady's up there.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice.
Did you get to explore Fiji a little bit after you?
Absolutely not.
No.
They also they got all these islands, and you got to compete on different islands, or you might go for tribal council at a different island. They put you in the bottom of a blacked out speedboat, so you don't even see what's going on.
Bro, that's fucking.
I was always wondering.
Yeah, you're not. They don't want you to know nothing.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched Boston Rob season where he got married to a girl.
Amber?
Yeah, that was a crazy season. Because they actually brought people back that one, man. Like, they competed.
What was it? Was that All Stars? Which season was that?
No, that wasn't All Stars. That was...
Mark Priest? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't watch any of the original seasons, I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't seen, like, super early ones. I think that one was just on, like, Netflix. Or they always be, like, putting random ones on Netflix, like, the highlights. Because the first one I watched was, it must have been All Stars, because that was, like Russell and, like, all, like, Boston Rob, like, vetted people. Sort of
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Heroes Village.
Yes. Dude, that was
That's an all-time. A lot of people say that's their favorite season of all time.
That's crazy, though. Yeah, it's a really good season.
It's a great season.
What were you doing down at City Hall for work?
I was a law clerk, so a law clerk is essentially like the judge's brain. You do all the work. Yeah.
I was a sheriff at family court.
Okay, I was in family court after civil. So I was a clerk for a judge.
34 South 11th, like back.
No, right on.
Or were you at the new building?
The new building.
Yeah.
Yeah, right near City Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What judge did you work with?
Pete Rogers.
I don't know him.
He came over from criminal.
That building was horrible, dude. I hated that place.
What, South 11th?
Oh yeah, dude.
I've never been
Just
to that.
family court in general, bro. I hated
my
family
God.
court. That's I remember my son, dude. I have an 11-year-old, and he was probably a newborn, like early, when I was working down there as a sheriff, and I wasn't with his mom, and I remember being like, yo, we're never coming here. Like, we're gonna get along no matter what it takes, because I am not fucking coming to this place, dude. This place has terrible people, terrible energy, and it makes you fucking sad.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a terrible place, bro.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I was working there.
Yeah,
I was like,
bro.
And that was my last job in the law before I went.
That was when I came back into barbering full time. After that, I was like, I belong not here. Like, that's not for me.
Yeah. It's a sad place, and that's somewhere that I never would want to end up.
Bro, I swear, dude. That's like the best part about working down there. It just really is like, makes you realize you don't.
19 months. He's a great little dude.
So like, how long were you away filming for Extreme Makeover?
3 months, but I'd come back in between. Like, we go away for 10 days, come back for a day, 2 days, go away for 2 weeks, come back for a week. But it was over a 3-month span.
They obviously had. I don't know what the format's like now, but they've obviously switched that format from what it was back in the day, I'd imagine, where they made these ridiculous houses that folks
Yeah.
probably couldn't keep up with.
Yeah, so now, because like there are horror stories of like the past versions of Extreme, the newest version, we're not giving a family a mansion, first of all. We're looking at the family and seeing what they need and giving them a house that is adequate to the size of their family. So we'll start
Right.
there. But then also, people are getting, I guess one of the complaints was people, they get into tax trouble and stuff. They would be able to
Right,
pay
you
tax
can't-
on this
yeah.
mansion. We're not giving you a mansion.
Ridiculous how I mean, I understand being grateful for that shit, but they were giving people, like looking back now at 33 years old and like seeing what they were, it's like, how the fuck? It was like Pimp My Ride, bro. Like
Yeah, that's what they
people couldn't keep up with them damn cars either, bro. Like who wants a pool in the back of your van?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, again, now they get oh, hold on a second. Not the front one.
Okay.
Yeah, just from here down. My bad.
Yeah, I got you.
So now they get a reasonably sized home, and they get we give them a house fund at the end from like our partners, a bank or what have you, where they give them money to take care of these expenses that come with a new home. So
Oh, that's
some were getting like, well, they all got well over 100K.
mm,
It all depended on the the house we were giving them. So we were setting them up for success.
yeah, that's awesome.
It wasn't Pit My Ride.
Yeah.
There's a guy actually like buying those up right now and like redoing
Really?
it on YouTube. Yeah, there's a whole channel about it. He's just like he's getting the vans and everything on Facebook Marketplace. It's crazy.
I'd love to see a Pit My Ride vehicle now, 2 decades later.
Bro, I swear. They used to have fish tanks in them bitches, hot tubs in the goddamn back of them homes. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I didn't ask for this. What the fuck?
There was one of those like it was like a hearse or something. Dude, it was crazy. She was like,
They picked the hearse?
You're a nurse, so like we're gonna put this on and have like a full like extendo, like almost like an ambulance, but it was crazy. She was like, what am I gonna use this for?
That's ridiculous.
Literally absurd, dude. Would you go back on Survivor again?
I think I'd do it one more time if they called me.
What would deter you from not doing it? The mental thing, the physical thing, your son?
I'm not scared. I'm not. No.
Like you're just being away from your son? Anything?
It would be different being away from him now.
Right.
Like, cause I haven't been away from him for that amount of time.
Yeah.
But it's a short season. It's 26 days. I could do that, but I know out there it would be hard for me thinking about my man. It would be hard to be away from my son. You know.
26 days really isn't that much.
It's not that much, but like I need to like hug my son. I need to kiss my son every so often. You know, I need my little man. You know, we gotta wrestle. You know, I gotta shoot jumpers with him. So that would for sure be the most difficult part. Everything else I could do. I could lock in.
That's why those letters are so important, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's the key in the game, bro. I'll give you a second one.
When I played, they still had the family visits.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a bunch of clips and I saw when your dad came.
Yeah, my pop.
That was real? You broke down like that? That was for real?
Absolutely, yeah. Cause like
How many days in, like at that point were you?
Probably like 30.
Yeah, bro. It's like everything built up.
And
it's like you probably been away from your folks, right, at one point or another, but like you had contact with them.
And
You
also,
know what I'm saying? Like you have contact with them. Like now you're in the middle, like you're on the other side of the world with little to no contact. It's like that shit's weird.
Yeah, and you finally made it on this thing you've been applying for years, and you're in striking distance of the end. Like I'm standing there with like 7 other people next to me, and I know in my heart like I could do this.
Yeah.
And then my pop runs out. I'm like, man,
You're like, oh shit.
jeez. Now I gotta win this challenge. They smoked me that challenge right in front of my pop. I'm like, man.
For the mustache, you want to just follow that line?
Yeah, follow it, the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Was it in your season? Were they still rocking the Applebee's or no? I feel like the Applebee's was there for a while.
I don't know if we had an Applebee's reward. I don't think we did.
Applebee's,
No,
bro.
dude, it's like a whole thing, bro.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Because they
I don't
brought
remember.
it back. Yeah, because like a season ago, oh my gosh, the girl like broke down. What was her name? Yo, that might have been like one of the worst scenes in Survivor ever. Biggest cringe in the living room in the world.
You talking about Liz? She was like, I'm pissed.
Liz, bro. Oh my god. All love to her, but like, that's crazy. That's a crazy breakdown.
She bugged out because they didn't pick her to go on the reward with it. Like, they won. It's their prerogative who they pick.
Yeah.
She was mad.
Were you like when you were growing up, were you creative? Were you like did you tap into that creative side?
Yeah, I was always creative. Always. Like
And you were athletic, obviously, too.
Yeah, I played all the sports.
Yeah.
I was I could draw and sketch and things like that. And then I started building with my hands. I could do things with my hands. In college, I was painting on t-shirts, like Mesquite. Remember the Mesquite shirts?
Yeah.
I was painting them and selling them to I was wholesaling them to school stores down in Atlanta. And then I started building more through law school. So I was always creative. But sports-wise, I played soccer, basketball, and track growing up. And then in 10th grade, the football coach, he was the track coach. He was like, nah, bro, you're on the football field now. So he scooped me up to play football. And then I was the captain after playing 1 year. And I was getting recruited to play football.
So going into Survivor, what did you feel like was going to be more your strengths, the physical or the puzzles and stuff?
Oh yeah, so and then I'm good at puzzles. Like to get into law school.
Well, yeah, because that's what I was
games.
like. That and there's
Yeah.
because I mean, you literally you went to law school.
Yeah, and
but
the
you also
LSAT has a logic games section. Like,
bro.
I'm good at and I'm a builder, so like putting pieces.
Right.
One of my beds is called like the patchwork bed, where I literally put pieces together. So like, I love puzzles and games. I've always loved them. I've always loved building things. So, and then I'm competitive because I played sports like through high school, but also in college and law school, intramurals and in men's leagues. And then I'm a social person.
Right.
Like the social game could be the biggest aspect of Survivor. How are your interpersonal relationships? How are you?
Right, you got to be able to essentially like network your way through.
Mm-hmm. But don't go too hard. You can't seem too likable.
Right.
Yeah, man.
What do you think, like, if someone had to have like a portfolio, who's like the ideal Survivor candidate, like a mix of what and what?
Yep. You can't be too stand out-ish. Like you can't be too big or strong. You can't be Jonathan. Yeah. You can't be too smart. You can't. They're always gonna have someone from Harvard or Yale out there. If you're from one of those schools, you don't want to like wear that on your sleeve. So I'll say I was like upper third in a lot of things, but like I wasn't the best at anything. I wasn't the most athletic, the smartest. I had a Harvard and a Yale grad out there, you know. Yeah, I got a Penn degree. That's a pretty nice degree. No. But like, you know, nobody knew that out there. But Chris Noble was like a professional like baseball and swimmer on my tribe. All eyes are on this guy. He's 6 whatever, he's handsome, he's the strongest guy in the world. Everyone keep looking at him and I'ma just, you know, lay low.
Yeah. That's like a sweet spot to be in though.
Yeah.
You know, just be a sleeper.
And so, and again, now it's the new school, and the new era, and the game has changed to where people are, like the winning, I guess the demographic of winners are different now. There's been a lot of female winners and a lot of, like I said, if you're the best at anything, they're going to target you. They always find a way to target you. But I think the pendulum always swings because now that we've seen so many, like, I guess almost petite women winning, I think people are going to look at that as a threat now and maybe start targeting them.
Yeah. I mean, like, Dee is like a fan favorite nowadays, right? She's on like the podcast and stuff.
She was on the pod 2 seasons ago.
Mm-hmm.
Tough player. She's she's a great player. I think she's out filming the challenge right now.
Oh really?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're They're definitely filming right now.
Yeah, you got to think about if you want to like do the other like jump networks or something, because like people go do the Traders, House of Villains, the Challenge, and sometimes the Survivor guys look at that some type of way. So it's a consideration.
You should go to Mr. Beast show.
No, I'm good. I'm not trying to. I'm like.
That shit was, bro. That shit was
Yeah, how many people? 4,000.
bro. That was one of the
With one
crazy.
winner?
That was one of the craziest things I ever watched, dude. I watched it with my son. One of my tattoo artists was like, he was like, bro, are you watching that Beast Game show? And I was like, nah. He was like, honestly, bro, like it's really entertaining.
I started watching.
And then my son was like, Dad, do you want to watch this? And I was like, whatever, I'll put it on with you. Dude, I was like, this guy has fucking problems, bro. That dude wants to run the world in like not an okay way.
I made it, I don't know, maybe a few 5-6 episodes in. I would never do a show like the Mr. Beast Games or what's the other one? Squid Game.
Squid Games.
As if there are 20 competitors, cool. My odds are 1 in 20, 5%, whatever. There's 400 or 4,000. I'm not winning, and everything is chance at that point.
No,
I ain't doing that.
No, that shit's crazy.
Unless they're trying to give me like some serious chicken to just go out there, you know.
Do you feel like, cause like I grew up around here, right? So it's like I grew up not far from, like right over the bridge from you, and it was like to tap into that creative side over here was like you're gay, you know what I mean? Dude, you're like, for lack of a better term, like you were gay, dude. Like, and I was always the creative, and I was athletic by like default, because it was like you don't want to put more fuel onto the fire because like you're already like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so how did you manage? Like, was it like that over?
Well, I mean, I was more athletic. I was creative and good at creative things, but I was more athletic.
Right. Okay.
Up. Like.
See, like I always think now, because like I remember my parents bought me a camera in eighth grade. Like so I've had a camera in my hand for a long time, but like I just remember not ever leaning into it for the sole purpose of like
people thinking some type of way.
Yeah, bro. Like growing up in the like inner city, like if you're not playing sports and like, because I also like hiking and like the outdoor shit too, and it's like if you lean more into that side, you're like people feel like you look some type of way.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, like, okay, how can I compare that to my life? So, I was like I was in Lower Manning, you know?
Right.
So, and I was athletic. And then I went to college. I went to all-black college. I went to Morehouse, HBCU, a great school, right? Martin Luther King School, Samuel Jackson, et cetera, et cetera. And I was a creative guy there. I wasn't an athlete there. I was a little different, but everyone was different there. You know? Everyone was a little different. Everyone was trying to get great grades, just like me. So, I think I got to a point in life where I'm like, I don't care what anyone thinks of me. My best friend is a gay guy.
Yeah.
So like, and yeah, people say whatever about me. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people think about me.
Yeah, it took me a while to get to that point. Like, too long, truthfully.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when you have the freedom of not caring what people think, then it's like you can be you and you can achieve anything.
Yeah, it's true. Because then you also too, like I was explaining to my sister, because she's like constantly on the fence. My sister's really good at like yapping to the camera, and she sends funny ass videos in the family group chat, and I'm like, yo, post them on TikTok. Like you'll start making money. Like you are naturally good at this, and I don't say that to people often. You are naturally good. Start doing this. And I kind of said to her last night, and she was like, I don't know, and I was like, stop thinking about it. Stop asking your friends. Or my mom was like, send it like, ask what your friends think. I was like, well, that's your first mistake right there, is trying to ask what people you grew up with, who know you as from growing up, ask them what they think of something that they're not doing. Yeah. Like, that's your first mistake, because they're gonna think that it's weird, and then you're gonna start having like negative thoughts and thinking that it's weird because someone else just told you that. but you don't actually think that.
Yeah.
It's a shitty way.
There's so many haters, man, and they'll come from the strangest place or the most familiar place.
Yeah, that's usually the most familiar
Yeah,
places.
it's like they'll be in your family. They'll be like the people you grew up with. And what's crazy with social media, like I'll work so hard to get on Extreme Makeover. You know, I was one of, I think they said 42 builders that were up for the spot. You know, like I tried my hardest. I put my all into it, and I got on it. And I'll post something on my Instagram, and I'll get 60 likes. You know, and it's like, dag.
Yeah.
This is like, y'all can't give me a like or a comment or something. Like, you know, it helps me out. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you say that because I just posted this clip from, you know, like I filmed a couple weeks ago and we posted a clip the other day and we were talking about Teddy Swims. Bro, Teddy Swims is arguably one of the biggest pop stars right now, okay? 8.8 million followers on Instagram. And the man shared this fucking video in his story. And the video was literally talking to someone who wrote one of his hits. So not only did he selflessly share this, he shared about someone writing one of his records.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that costs nothing. But like, my goddamn friends in my group chat won't fucking share a goddamn thing. They don't follow you. They don't do anything. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Isn't that crazy?
Like, this shit's crazy.
It's your own people, man.
Yo, I swear.
Yeah, it's so easy to just do a like or a heart or something.
Bro, like, I shouldn't have to text in the group chat, yo, can you all fucking share
Run it up.
that?
Yeah,
Like,
I gotta throw it on my close right. Yo, run it up.
like, I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
That shit drives me insane, bro.
Yeah.
It's always the strangers that show the most fucking love.
Yep. It's so interesting.
Yeah, dude, it's so bizarre.
They're your own people, man.
I
People
swear.
got crab mentality, like
Yo,
crabs in a barrel. They
It's
think,
horrible.
Like, if you're eating, then it's gonna affect what they're eating. When actually it's abundance, you know.
Well, and that's the thing too, like, and I mean, we talk about that shit all the time, like, as creatives in Philly, bro, like, this city is, like, one of the most gate-kept, like, bro, I literally shot BTS on a music video a couple weeks ago for Meek Mill on Friday. Bro, I got that job through the director who lives in California. That shit had nothing to do with anyone from here. Like, that is so fucked up, bro. Like, to think about that in, like, real time, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This world-class director from LA somehow hired me for BTS, but no one in the city, like, wants to show love.
It's crazy. I hear you. We me and my homie Bryce from Survivor, we throw events, and we do them all across the country. Like,
When's the next one, dude? I'm pulling up. We're showing love. I'm showing love, bro. We pulling up.
we got New York in 2 days. We got LA the following week, San Fran the following week.
Shit,
Nashville
dude,
the
fly me
following
out to
week,
LA,
Austin.
bro. I'll come out.
But Philly was always our hardest market to get people to come to, and it's home. We'll go to LA and have 200 people. We'll go to New York and have 600 people. We'll come to Philly and we might sell like 60 tickets. Now, granted, we started really like investing in Philly. We now have the perfect venue and we put a lot into it, so we get a couple hundred now. But for many seasons, it was like,
But you shouldn't have to.
my
like,
family's
yeah.
here. It's my people. Yeah.
It's weird how they just don't feel like they have to support. Like, it's almost like they're not getting anything out of it. So why?
Yeah, but then you learn who your real people are.
Yeah, you do.
And like, even if it's not like your family or your friends or the people you went to middle school, high school, college, you know, you find your tribe, you find your people, and you rock out.
Yeah, dude, your tribe. That's that Survivor talk.
You know I gotta use a Survivor now.
That's that Survivor lingo, gang.
I didn't know Bryce was from around here too.
Yeah, he lives right up Lincoln Drive.
Oh, nice.
He's like 10 minutes from here.
Let's go. That's sweet.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wide enough? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Really sweet.
I told you. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Hell